Alrighty. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, episode 21 of Time's Reach. Mike is going to be a little late. He's on the phone with the devil. Um, but we are going to kick things off. So you guys finally finished Taddy's floor last week. Finally, after spending like a month there. And then quickly proceeded through Gallon's floor, uh, dealing with some trickery and shrubberies. To at the end of which you gained a long rest, finally, because you've all been yelling at me for one for weeks. Um, and you awoke to find yourself in a room carved out of stone, and that's where we left off. You were all just waking up. Saphira, your mage armor is gone.
We reapply.
I figured that's why I didn't take it out off.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, but you all wake up well rested.
Well, most of us.
You did get a short rest. If you have any hit dice or anything you can do with that. That's right.
Oh no, those are gone.
Okay. And I did give you a spell slot back. I remember we did that at the end of the episode last week. So sometimes there's punishments for being cautious. Sometimes there's punishments for not being cautious. You never know, and I'm going to keep you on your toes. Okay, you're all awake.
Is that a door over to the right of us?
Yes, it is.
Is there a locked? Can I go check if it's locked?
You can definitely walk up and inspect the door in whatever manner you deem fit.
I will go and inspect the door.
Okay, go ahead. If you're checking to see if it's locked, make an investigation check.
Good start tonight, guys.
Beautiful.
Good start.
You grab the large metal ring handle and pull it and push it, and as you do, you hear a click. And as soon as you hear a click, these large grated vents start rumbling from the ceiling, and a second later, water starts pouring out of them into the room, and the room begins filling with water.
Okay, can I try Thieves' Tools, please, and try to see if I have any better luck?
You can certainly attempt to.
Jesus, fuck, we're gonna drown and die.
Is there anybody's face carved into the rock here?
Make a perception check. See if you can find any faces carved in the wall.
What do you want for my Thieves' Tools?
Sleight of hand for Thieves' Tools.
Sleight of hand? Okay.
Every time.
Every time, I gotcha. Please open. Please open. Please.
You do not see any faces carved into the wall. However, you do see a word carved into the wall in a language some of you may or may not understand. None of you understand.
Hey, can anyone read this word?
Nope.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty though.
Very pretty.
Jade, you spend maybe a minute fumbling with the lock. By that point, the water should be about chest high on you, waist high on everybody else. And you finally get the lock undone. So the door is now unlocked.
Thank fucking God. Okay, I'm going in.
You go to pull the door open and are not able to open it against the current. The water.
Help me!
That makes sense.
Come on, give me a
Like
hand.
you get it open a crack, and then the water starts
Yeah.
trying to rush that way, and the force of it slams the door shut.
I'll walk over and try to help her if I can, since she is a tiny little thing.
Yeah, so the help action will give Pam advantage on a strength check.
Okay.
And me and Sheldon will help too if that does any good for us.
Backup plan is I propose Sheldon starts digging through the rock below us.
Yeah, so this fairy is holding onto the door handle, and Tukra's got her arms like barrel wrapped around her chest, and they're both heaving. But ultimately, it's up to Jade's strength, and it's just not enough to get against the current.
All right. Tukra,
Yes.
you pull on the door. Sheldon's going to give you a bear hug and pull.
That seems like a better idea than this.
Because if I remember right, you are freakishly strong.
Okay,
The-
Jade is just flying. Like, oh, get out of the way. I'm flying right now, clearly.
You have to, because the water
Yeah, I
is now up over your head if you were standing.
No, I'm flying.
How's Mink doing?
Mink is floating somehow. Like, in the water, but yeah.
Okay, but she's not in peril yet, so that's fine.
She's panicking, but she's not in any more imminent danger than the rest of you. Tukra, you heave against the door with Sheldon gently but firmly grasped onto your shell, pulling back with you, and still the door opens a couple inches and then boom, slams shut. The water is so high at this point, everybody is treading water.
Well,
The room
I
is
don't
maybe
know. That's pretty.
half full at this point.
I think we might have missed our chance. Too much water in here.
Can Sheldon dig through the stone below us?
Yes, can Sheldon dig through the stone below us?
He can certainly try. I will, however, need an athletics check at disadvantage.
From Sheldon?
Yes.
Actually, can Sheldon just dig through the door?
The door has steel reinforcing, so he could definitely try, but it'll be a harder DC than trying to go through the stone floor.
Will it be at disadvantage?
Yes, it will. Because he's a quadruped and there is nothing for him to hold on to. Like, he's doggy paddle struggling right now.
The athletics disadvantage.
He swims down, and you hear some rumbling. Stick your head under the water and look, and you can see that he's knocking some of the stones loose, but he's not really making progress in terms of burrowing. The water level rises.
Man, Mike doesn't have a spell that can like read text or. Oh, did he just show up?
Looking for him right now. I don't think he does.
I just realized that I've been asking a question and muted the whole time.
Oh
No,
no.
you have been muted the whole time.
He
We
does
were
have
not
a spell
ignoring
that
you.
lets him read languages, but it's a leveled spell, and I'm not going to cast leveled spells on his behalf.
He's here now.
I know he is. So we'll get him caught up.
Right.
Mike, you guys woke up in that room, and
Yes.
Saphira went and pulled on the door handle, triggering grated vents to start filling the room rapidly with water. Jade ran over and quickly undid the lock, but by then the water was so high that the back pressure was forcing the door to slam shut again. The room is about 3/4 full of water, which means you've got about 1 round before it's completely full. And Sheldon cannot burrow because he's a quadruped that can't swim. So he's everything he can to just keep above water right now. Mike, what was your
But does it-
question?
I didn't have a
Or
question.
Brad, sorry.
I just realized that I had a crowbar, but I don't think that that's going to help us in any way. 'Cause I was thinking if Tuka can get it open a crack, we could shove the crowbar in there. But 3/4 of the way, we may be screwed on that one already.
I mean, we just might have to wait until it pressurizes and then open the door.
Oh, and there was a
But-
word written on the door that nobody could understand, Mike. Which,
Oh.
if it's not in the chat for you already, there it is again.
Apparently, I don't know that language.
You do not?
But apparently you have a spell that does.
Wow, all up in my character sheet. Thanks, bro.
You've cast
Fuck
it
yeah, dude.
before.
We was violating you. We was all
Uh,
digging it around. We was
You've
offering it to
cast the spell
people.
before, so it's not like it's
Okay,
a secret or
so-
anything. But
So I guess the question is was this noticed prior to the word on the door? Was this noticed prior to the water filling up?
it
Kind of at the same
was-
time.
At the same time, yeah. Rick
The
rolled.
water started
Just
flowing,
before.
and then Rick looked to see if there were any faces carved in the wall. There weren't, and that's when he noticed the word carved into the door.
Okay. Oh wait. Oops. I didn't. That's not the button I meant to push.
It worked. It put the effect on you.
Right. I didn't mean the effect. I meant to push the button to bring up the description.
Gotcha.
So
You just let me know if you're actually going to cast it or not.
so it takes an action to cast
Correct.
or a ritual, and obviously we don't have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
guess the
Tukra
question.
does, but the rest of you don't.
Yeah. So I
Aw.
guess the question that I have is if we saw the word and the room is filling with water, do I have enough time to cast this on myself and read the word before we drown? Because there's no point in me trying to cast this thing if I'm going to drown while I'm casting.
You had 1 action's worth because the door was tried to open twice by first Jade and then myself.
Okay. So yeah, definitely.
For time's sake, right now we're on initiative 3 of 4 before the room is full. So you've got
Okay.
an action now and then one more quote unquote round before the room is full. That being
Okay.
said, you guys would not drown instantly. You get a number of rounds equal to your constitution modifier once the room is full.
Okay, well then in that case, yeah, I have casted it, so I can see what it says.
That Constitution modifier is gonna suck. I'm gonna die.
Okay. Yeah, I will relay that to the rest of the crew and say, that plaque on the door, it says patience, guys. Everybody's panicking, but it says patience.
I'd like to point out that I'm not panicking. Just for
Do,
the
Not
record.
for
y'all-
like an hour. Well, no,
I don't
I
think any of
can-
us
I
are
can-
really panicking so much.
Not
We're just trying to
at
figure out
all.
what's going on.
you can breathe
Okay,
underwater
yeah.
until you leave the island. So.
Do you guys remember what happened with Tukra upstairs?
Which
Yes,
time?
I do.
A lot
Like,
of stuff has happened to Tuca.
Like at the statue. The cube with the water?
Yep.
What about it?
I'm thinking we're in the same scenario.
Well, that does it. This is definitely Odie's room.
Either way, we're gonna find out.
Pretty sure
That was
only
above
his
table.
friends call him that. I'm just saying.
That was above table.
Hattie
Figured.
called him that all the time. But that's because Taddy didn't like to take the time to call him by his full name.
For argument's sake, last round. Anybody got anything they want to try?
Actually, hold on.
Go ahead.
When they opened up the door, would I have been able to see through it?
We're talking about barely an inch gap for less than a second.
So there probably wasn't blinding light on the other side.
There definitely was not.
Okay.
Nope, I guess I don't got anything.
Okay.
Patience it is, I guess.
Yep.
With that, then the room fills full, and everybody takes their deep breath, except for Tukra, because Tukra.
Yeah.
First round after the room fills. Is anybody doing anything?
Trying to
I
remain
guess-
calm.
I'll like swim around down lower and see if anything looks different now in a
Make a
Room full of
perception
water.
check.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Is that rounds?
You're too far from your computer.
Something about rounds. Is that rounds?
Can't
Okay,
hear
can you
you
hear
at
me
all.
now?
Yep.
yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, is that's really rounds? Like, once you're covered in water, can't breathe, you only survive rounds per con bonus?
So, the one time I looked it up, I think it said minutes. But that seemed way too long for the Waters of the Deep campaign, so I changed it to rounds.
Okay, all right.
So-
I was just wondering because
Yeah.
I'm like,
So, rules as written, I'm pretty sure it's your con modifier decides how many minutes you can hold your breath for. But during Waters of the Deep, I was trying to make things a little more challenge. I was starting to ramp up the challenge a little bit for you guys, and minutes just seemed incredibly too long a time span. So I changed
Okay.
it to con modifier equals number of rounds you can hold your breath for.
okay, well, I was just curious because I'm like, I'm fat, a heavy smoker, out of shape, and I'm pretty sure I could hold my breath for a minute.
Probably.
So I just was trying to figure out if that was a house rule or if the people at D&D are really bad at swimming.
No, I'm pretty sure rules as
wow.
written, it's minutes equal to con modifier, but I housed it.
Okay, that makes more sense. All right, okay. Go ahead. I just was curious about
Nope,
that.
all
So
good. Tukra, you swim down and take a look around. Everything looks the same, just wetter.
Can't believe how clean I'm getting right now.
things are better down where it's wetter.
Saphira, Miss lacking in the con modifier department.
Yeah.
I need a Constitution saving throw from you as you try to remain calm.
Mm-hmm. Constitution save. pray it's good, y'all. Oh boy.
You immediately panic and start clawing for any air bubble you can find. Anybody else doing anything in this first submerged round?
I'm gonna try to pull on the door if nobody else is pulling on the door.
Okay. You swim down, put a foot up against the, I guess, wall, whatever you want to call it, and another one on the handle, and pull on the door. And now that the water level is high enough and the equilibrium equalized, the door opens. And it's open to the next room.
Is there water in the next room?
There is water in the next room.
Okay.
Not
Okay, that makes more sense because I was like, well, wait a minute.
not
What?
as high as this first room. But there is water and there is an air gap at the surface of it.
Okay.
So it's kind of, when you open the door, there's like a slight ramp upwards, like maybe 5 feet. And when you come through it, you could like stand on your tippy toes and barely have your head above the water in the next room.
I'm gonna look back and signal for everybody to go through the door. And whoever goes to the door, I'm taking account of everybody who goes through the door.
Yeah, I'll swing through the door.
I'll wait.
Just gonna move.
Make
I
sure
will go
everybody
through the
else
door.
gets through.
Tukra probably be over here. He'd be there. Saphira, you are struggling. Rick, you're going.
Yep. I'll drag Sheldon with me.
Can I see that Saphira is struggling
Oh, very
with
much
my
so.
perception check? Okay, I'd swim up and I guess grab her and drag her.
Okay. That will get you
Out here, I guess.
there with her.
And I'd like push her up to the air bubble as much as if she needed help.
Yep. Perfect. Jade, I'm assuming you're going.
Yes.
Are her wings like a bug, like she has to let them dry out before she can fly again?
She's got to like shake them off, but there's no waiting time.
Huh.
I guess for like combat terms, it would take a round just to like flitter all the water off before she'd be able to fly again. Thanks for bringing that up. I'm going to work that into a boss fight at some point. Everybody is through, Cal.
I'm going to go into the next room and I guess start looking around the room.
Okay. So you're all in here. Tippy toes. With the exception of Jade and Mink. Mink has grabbed onto your shell, Tukra. So she doesn't need to tread water. Jade, you are treading water.
Okay.
I'll like throw a thumb at the other side of my shell if you want to grab onto. You don't have to tread water.
Thank you.
Okay. As you look around the room, it is dimly lit, reasonably lit. Like it's not daytime bright in here, but it's enough that you can see. You look around, the walls are carved out of stone. First thing you notice is a big stone doorway at the far end of the room. The second thing you notice are 3 fins in the water one larger than the other two. And
Yay,
they
dolphins!
are coming at you guys. Go ahead and roll initiative. Give me just a second.
DM, could you roll mine? I
got
stepped out of my office. Never mind.
Sorry, Frida was having attention issue.
Pam texts me. It's like Frida's barking and I can't figure out why. She's sitting there watching her bark at the other dog. Trying to egg him on. All right. Cal, you're first. For record's sake, obviously this is difficult terrain, so speed is halved. Unless you have a swim speed. If you have a swim speed, then you follow that.
I would say, based on everything that they've gone through, Cal's probably first reaction would probably try to shoot at one of these things.
Okay. I am gonna say at this distance, shooting into the water, it's gonna be at disadvantage. No, not disadvantage, but -5.
Okay.
Will still hit.
I'm going to use my whatchamacallit ability. I always forget the name of it.
You got your savage attacker too.
Yeah, that one.
Nope, keeping the 7.
Yep, 7 it is. All right. And I'm looking to see if there's any reaction to it. So I don't know that Cal would make any movement or anything.
No reaction there. You see the shot, you're pretty sure it hit. Nothing changes, it's still coming at you. You gonna do anything else for your turn?
Nope, I think that's all Cal would do. I think that's all he would do in 6 seconds.
Not gonna take your second shot?
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that. Sorry, been a hot minute. Yeah, I'll take a second shot.
Okay.
Thank you for the reminder.
Yep, that's the one you get this week.
All right.
17 will hit. Okay.
Sorry. What were you gonna ask?
No, I was just making sure you clicked the -5. You did, so. 10 points of damage there. That one you see like a big spurt of blood shoot up. So you're definitely hitting.
I'm gonna bonus action reload, and I think that's all he would do in 6 seconds. I don't know that he would move at this point.
Okay. That will bring us to Kilron.
Right.
Real quick, just 1 second there, Kilron. Cal, after you fire your second shot and reload, you, Rick, and Tukra, you see a shadow under the water move from here to here. You don't know what it is, it's just a shadow. That is
And
all.
you guys,
Your
yep.
turn, Kilby.
That might be a thing. You want to ping that spot again?
You didn't see it, so you don't know.
I understand that, but for reference purposes, I may need to know. Okay. Because if I'm looking at this circle right, I'm covering half of both those sharks, correct?
No. You don't have 5.
Okay.
It's really close, but you don't have it. You definitely got 23.
Okay.
Man, like in a situation like this, when there's a caster over on one side of the room trying to do a really close call, how likely is it that they would actually know whether they were close enough or not? Because if I were in that situation, I'd be like, man, that looks so close.
I think it would
Yeah.
be like a roofer not needing to watch every nail he's striking.
Okay.
He just intuitively knows from
Yeah.
years of practice.
Okay.
You know, it's like when I was in the army and shooting at moving targets, I didn't like calculate, I just knew where to aim
Mhm.
based on how fast the target was moving. It's one of those trial and error, time and practice things. So
All right. Well, I'm going to cast here anyways.
okay.
Because
What are you casting?
Hunger of Hadar. If I'm pronouncing that right. Because, God, they like to.
You and I have the same spell.
Aw, twinsies.
Twinsies.
Actually, I take that back. I am going to bonus action kick in my innate sorcery. Then I'm going to cast that.
Okay. What does that make the save?
The save is
16 with the +1
Yes.
from your innate sorcery. Okay.
yes.
So definitely target Reef Shark 23. Leave your circle up so we know where that's at.
All right. Now, according to this, it says any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn must succeed on a dex saving throw.
Yep.
Or take 2d6 acid damage.
Correct.
So I and anything that's in that area is blinded.
Did it have a save for the blind?
No.
Any
No light,
creatures
magical, or
fully
otherwise.
within it have the blinded condition.
Yeah.
So do you want to reposition that circle because none of them are technically fully in it right now?
Well,
We do the half
my
token for the sake of being in it or not. But if you're gonna split the tokens in half, they're not fully in it.
got you.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, if I can't get 5, yeah, let's shift it here.
Okay.
Maybe 5 will just swim into it.
So I will
Well,
give
at least scare the hell out of it is what I'm hoping, because what this does is Hunger of Hadar, it opens a gateway to the far realm, a region infested with unspeakable horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of darkness appears, centered on a point with range and lasting for the duration. The sphere is difficult terrain, and it is filled with strange whispers and slurping noises, which can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within it have the blinded condition. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends takes has to make a dex saving throw, or take 2d6 acid damage from other worldly tentacles. So yeah, I just basically popped a giant sphere of darkness right there. That was my goal.
Okay. They are blinded. Make sure you put the concentration on yourself. I just added it. It's the very bottom one there.
Yeah. Thank you.
And is there anything else for your turn?
Since he's no. Oh, that's it.
Okay. You have to drag that effect onto yourself. You can't just click the button.
Oh, that's
right. Rick, that brings us to you.
Okay. guess I'm gonna move over to here, just on the other side of Sheldon.
Okay.
And I am gonna go ahead and draw my scimitar, and then hold an action that if something gets within melee range of me, I'm going to cut it like a bitch.
All right. That's it for your turn?
That's it for me.
All right. At the end of your turn, you, Tukra, and Cal see another shadow swim from here past the big shark over to here.
Damn.
They're fast.
And Sheldon is up. Make sure you start with that D4, please.
Very fast. Sure.
It's a 2.
Sheldon is going to just right now he's just going to tread water, and he's going to bite anyone that gets close.
Okay. Reef Shark 23 starting his turn, Mike. So cold damage for him. 6 points. That fin is going to swim. And make an attack against Mink.
I will intercept.
Give me 1 second. I need to take that off. Okay, it is going to hit. Interception reduces by 1d10, is that right?
1d10 plus 3.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that in the chat box. We'll see. Perfect. You negate all damage. And then, as a reaction, Mink is going to flame on a little bit. Oh, Lord. This is beautiful. So after seeing the fin come at her, and at the last second seeing the shark's maw pop out of the water and coming for her, and Tukra like reaching out and pushing the shark out of the way, throwing it off target, Mink will wreath herself in flames a little bit, and give me 1 second. Feet long. Beautiful. She's going to put her hand out and basically draw a line like this. I think that's about 60 feet. Let me double check. 15, 20. No, that's way too long. Beautiful. And that line becomes a wall of fire.
In the water?
A wall of fire.
In the water?
Yep. It's magical fire.
How deep is it? How deep does it go down? Like all the way?
Like 5-6 feet. The water is 5 or 6 feet deep. The fire is a wall.
Gotcha.
You know what? I don't like that. I feel like Mink would be a little more self-preservative, so we're going to move that wall.
Oh.
We're going to go...
Right through the shark.
There you go. Yeah, pretty much right there. Clean that up a little bit. No, you weren't supposed to get rid
He's
of
sweet.
that.
Then he's sour.
Just like that.
With the shark on our side?
The shark is on the wall. So
Right.
it needs to make a saving throw. Which is...
I brought him back. Uh-oh.
Which it fails. So it is going to take some fire damage. And it's going to die.
Thank God.
And that brings us to Becca. Saphira's turn.
I don't think they're here yet.
I don't think so either.
Should we be concerned?
Neighborhood Watch couldn't wait until normal operating business hours. So how was everyone's week?
No,
Long.
usual. Long?
Long
Oh,
week.
Yeah.
that's not good.
I'm really beginning to think we're going to have to go to California and cut a bitch.
I'm thinking so
Yeah,
too.
it's kind of concerning.
Be there in
I-
a couple of days.
Would like to put out a disclaimer that if any of you order from Amazon regularly, like my wife does, you suck.
I do not order regularly from Amazon.
They're here like 3 or 4 days a week.
Yeah, thanks to your mother.
No, thanks to you, because they were doing it
Yeah.
before she moved here.
No, I try
Yeah,
to. If
well-
I have to order from Amazon, I try to make it all in like one day.
That's
The Amazon day.
I worked
Yeah.
4 days this week and delivered over 700 packages.
Yeah. Do you find yourself like going to the same house day after day?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's I hate that. Like when I see it's like, oh
delivered-
no, you could just wait.
so I was.
don't need it.
I don't remember where I was the first day. No, I was in Dobson the first. So I did Dobson 3 days this week, and then I actually had our house in my delivery area the 4th day, which worked out great because I had a screw in my tire, so I just kept coming here to fill it up with air to make it to the end of the shift
Oh,
instead of going
no.
back and getting another van.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I delivered to this one house all 3 days I was in Dobson this week.
Mhm.
So
I guess it makes the boxes or the arm load less heavy.
no, it still sucks.
No, it's not. Yeah.
I haven't gotten yelled at for pulling into anyone's driveway yet, so that's a good thing.
Is that a
We don't have street parking anywhere in North Carolina unless you're in
Yeah.
like one of the 5 major cities.
well, like I moved from in town to out
Mhm.
here, and like obviously there was my driveway was off the alley and it was terrible. Nobody would pull into it. Front yard short, but nobody ever drives into the driveway here, and I feel so bad because it's like you can pull in the driveway so you don't have to walk as far.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean, then you're backing up and stuff. But
If it wasn't so hilly here, I would park on the street. Like I would pull off the side like the mail people do, because
Yeah.
you can see like the mailboxes on the road, and then there's just a tire track through the
Yeah.
grass where they pull through
Yeah.
every day. I park there if the house is within like 25 feet of the street, but it's so hilly that even if they are, most of the times I pull in the driveway because I'm not gonna climb 10 miles worth of hills
right,
in a day.
right.
I muted myself a few minutes ago and completely forgot. I've been talking this whole time and nobody's been responding, and I've been like, "What the hell? Why is it's nobody just not
Nobody
paying
loves
attention to me? What the hell,
Yeah.
right?" I was like,
Oh
I was
Jesus,
like,
are you still here, Mike?
yeah, right. What I was trying to say is our Amazon drivers don't pull into the driveways, period.
So we're not supposed to. When I went through training, I was specifically taught do not pull into people's driveway unless it's for like 5 seconds to turn around. park
Yeah,
on the
see, like-
park on the street or in the
But-
parking lot across the street or anything like
That's
that.
just
But
weird to
out
me.
here it's different rules because there is nowhere to fucking park.
I have a small parking lot, like a 4-car parking lot in my drive. They
Mhm.
can literally pull in, back in, pull out, so they can nose out the drive so they can see. You know what I mean?
Oh, I do that all the time. Like if corporate ever did a ride along or audited my drives, I'd be fired.
Yeah.
Because I
Is-
pull into almost every driveway and turn around in as many driveways as physically possible. when I
Is
start
that
when I
rule-
start pulling into the driveway, I'm already looking at the end of the driveway to see if they have a turnaround or not. So I hate backing those fucking panel vans out onto the roads. It is probably the most dangerous thing I've done since I got out of the army.
But I got I'm still waiting on the outside electrical because I got to run a ground wire, and I'm still waiting on the asphalt ramp. But other than that, my garage is together, and I got all my stuff in there. And
Look at
yeah,
you.
right.
Yay.
I'm super excited.
Did they ever
It's
return your
been
piping?
so long.
No,
Oh,
because
that's right, because the crackhead came back and reinstalled it while you were asleep.
right.
Oh no.
I forgot
So
about
He
that.
was-
yeah.
He was on crack. He was up anyway.
You had to do something.
Right.
Right.
Well, at least after a year. Right? Has it been a year?
Yeah, it's been this upcoming month, I think. It's either March or May. I can't remember which, but I claim it as a year now. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Been too long to for struggling. Like no, it was
Right.
too long process to deal with.
yeah, and they're still not quite done. That's the worst part. And
Oh man.
to add injury to insult, yesterday I found a crack in the fucking foundation. Excuse my language.
Beautiful. Of
Brand
course.
new foundation. They just poured it.
Yeah,
I'd call 'em.
Ain't even. Well, I just found it this weekend, so they'll be getting a phone call on Monday.
That sounds like Mike didn't go out there with the garden hose and spray it down for the first week to cure it properly. I'm just
What?
saying.
Nobody told me anything about spraying it down with a hose.
Anytime you lay concrete, you're supposed to go out there with a hose for the first week, like twice a day, and not like soak it, but just spray it down real good so that the water absorbs into it, so you get a good solid cure. Otherwise,
So it
How's
doesn't go
it-
too
it
fast and
cracks and
unevenly.
breaks.
Nobody told me that.
That's concrete
I didn't know.
101, bud.
I'm not a concrete layer. I'm an automotive guy.
I'm not a concrete layer either. I actively avoid concrete, but I still know that.
So yeah, I'm gonna call the project manager on Monday, have him come take a look at it, and because I mean, it ain't even been a few months since they poured that, and there's already a crack that runs from
Did you get?
the door
Does your foundation
about
have
halfway
rebar
through
in
the
it?
garage. Do what?
Does your foundation have rebar in it, or is it just a straight pour?
Honestly, I don't know. They came in and poured so fast, I don't know.
Okay.
I think I saw some rebar when they were setting stuff up, but
Maybe
honestly,
like a light frame with a gravel base for drainage.
yeah,
would
I
think for a
honestly,
garage that would make sense, but yeah, if you got one crack already and you plan on putting vehicles in there, it's gonna crack more. It's gonna be
right, right.
So,
That's what I was thinking. So, yeah.
Time to start over.
I am
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and go for them because I
Yeah.
don't think we all want to sit here. So, Saphira is pretty common with her Eldritch Blast, so I'm gonna do that on the Big Fin with a hit. And let's do that again because it worked really well the first time. That one misses. This reef shark is gonna swim through your bubble, Mike. Does anything happen to it when
Okay.
it swims through?
Yeah. So, I mean,
Starts its turn, ends its turn. Blinded
I-
while in it.
yeah.
So no, nothing happens to it. That ends that shark's turn. This shark's turn.
I mean, do you really do you really think they have to stop to or start to get hurt in that bubble?
I mean, that's the way it's
There
written.
should be some gray area for there. I don't know. But you're right. That is the way it's written, though.
Well, I hate to open up the gray area door with the DM because that can come back.
Yeah.
Because when you start
I know.
asking for gray area, then I start getting gray.
I
area.
know.
So,
I know.
with that, Tukra, go ahead with your turn.
I think I'm just going to hold a grapple in case anything gets close. Otherwise, I'm good.
Okay. Jade?
Did you say how tall the fire was?
It is floor to ceiling. And it is in the water as well.
The magical firewall.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there's no little area where I can like fly through without being burned.
No. You would also have to climb on Tukra's back out of the water and use your action to shake all the water off your wings this round.
No, but you can shoot through it.
Can I?
You reach for your bow and it is still an illusion to you.
Oh shit.
God, I forgot about that.
I'm sorry. I forgot about that too. Yeah.
Damn it.
I mean, if you had something to throw, you could throw something through it.
Wow. Hold on, give me a second though. Well, there's nothing I can do. I was gonna put my sexy underwear on, but it's not gonna. The shark won't be able to see me and get distracted, so never mind.
I'm gonna guess the shark probably won't care.
I know.
You could ready a punch if it comes through the firewall.
You could do that.
Yeah, but I have to wait for him to come to there.
It's something. It's better than nothing.
I know, but it's me waiting on something to happen versus me being able to take action right now.
Your action
Jade is so impatient.
Okay, so I'll prepare to give it a nice little punch right in the eye and try to put my finger inside his freaking eyeball.
Pam,
if he
everybody knows you punch sharks on the nose.
Well, I'm going for the eye. It's more brutal.
Okay.
Boy, I stepped back in at a really interesting time.
Are you okay? We're getting worried about you guys.
No, we're good. We're good.
Me and
Okay.
Jeremy were ready to jump on a plane and come cut up. I'm just saying.
No, we're good. They thought somebody was in the backyard and the wife was freaking out, so we went over there. It's all good.
Good. Glad to hear.
Saphira, you slapped the big sharp around with one of your Eldritch Blasts. You missed the second one.
No, but that's fine because that's what I would have done anyways. So I appreciate you.
Hoped so. I don't know if you guys caught it or not. Mink had a shark come after her and triggered a wall of fire as a reaction because of it. So that purple drawn line is a wall of fire that runs from floor to ceiling to include beneath the water's surface.
Okay. Wow. Interesting.
Yes. Very strong juju. Tukra is holding a grapple. Jade is holding a punch. Rick is holding a scimitar. Sheldon is holding a bite. Mink is doing nothing on her turn, and we are back around to you, Cal.
All right.
Mink
Do I
did-
see the fins?
Mink did kind of look over at you, Tukra, and go, I've never done that before.
Oh, I would have told her that's a really cool thing.
No.
Of note, you guys do not feel any heat coming from the wall, even though some of you are within like 5 feet of it. To answer your question, Cal, yes, you can still make out the fin through the water. It will still be -5 for attacks.
I'm just gonna, I guess, start picking them off. We're trying.
That one's gonna
That
miss.
I'm not. Not with that, I'm not.
That one's gonna miss as well.
Jesus, Cal, I didn't know you were part stormtrooper.
Apparently. Bonus action reload, and I mean, I guess at this point he's not going to do anything. The wall of fire is there, and I guess these sharks aren't coming at him. So,
Oh no, they're still moving towards the wall.
okay,
were.
yeah. I mean, he's just going to stay there at the wall then.
Okay. Kilron, will you drop your cold damage in the chat box, please?
Yes. Cold damage.
Thank you kindly, sir. Give me 1 second. Beautiful. Everybody watches as the shadow moves from here up to here, revealing a swarm of piranhas that I do not have a token for. It is actually right here. It is a swarm, so it can occupy the same space. It is surrounding Tukra, Jade, and Mink. And this round, it is going to go for Tukra.
I'll intercept if it hits.
And it does not have all of its hit points, so it gets to attack with advantage. And it is going to nat 1. So,
Gonna eat itself.
technically,
itself.
Kilrun, Saphira, Tukra, Mink, and Jade. Oh, Jade, you had an attack of opportunity. Or not an attack, held action for a melee
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take that against the S, the swarm. Tukra, you had a held grapple. I don't know if you wanted to use it or not, but it's immune to grapple,
No.
so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to grapple a swarm of
Grab them by their fins and hold them. Ah!
Got 2. Good.
So Pam, you've got your unarmed strike under your weapons. Ooh, you critted.
There you go.
Why did you have advantage?
Because I'm next to people.
Punch that fish right in the face.
I'm gonna let you keep the crit, but you shouldn't have had advantage. That was my bad. Go ahead and roll your damage. Damn!
Wow.
Partially resisted to 4, but 9 points of damage. You punch into the water. Anybody who's hit water knows how that goes.
Yeah.
And you see like 1 or 2 piranha bodies float to the surface. Out of the like 40 or 50 that are there. Did I attack you, Tukra? I did. I nat
You
one.
did.
So,
yeah.
Kilron, Saphira, Tukra, Mink, and Jade, you're all within 5 feet. If you want to use your reaction to take an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Mink is not going to. She's not
Okay.
like that.
Grab a dagger and poke. Why not?
What? Why are we critting on these piranha?
Why are we rolling with advantage?
I didn't put advantage on there.
Me neither. So I don't know what happened, but
Is the swarm blind?
No, I took that off.
Well, apparently the Fantasy Grounds just fucking hate swarms of piranhas.
Oh well.
I see it. It does say advantage attack on his thing, though.
Yeah.
But
No.
it didn't do it for Jade. Fuck it, just roll the damage.
No. On the combat tracker, it says advantage attack on there.
Where?
On
that's-
Kilron.
Well, that's my innate sorcery for my advantage on.
That the
Attack
advantage
rolls.
attack gives you advantage on all attacks. Even though the ability is only for spells, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, it is only for spells.
Yeah, that's why you had advantage on that.
Oh.
So it's fine, just leave it. You
Okay.
did, or Pam, you did 0 damage. Kilron, you did 2 damage. Tukra, were you gonna take an opportunity?
No.
And Saphira, are you going to
I'm sorry, am I gonna what?
take an attack of opportunity against?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. For you, it needs to be a melee attack.
So I actually have to attack.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
you don't have Warcaster, so you can't do a cantrip.
Is it gonna have to be a throwing one?
Mm-mm.
No?
Melee. It has to be melee.
They're swarming around Tukra
Yeah.
and Mink.
The
So
token's
they're right
there.
in
So
front
I'll-
of you.
It's
Gotcha, I
actually
gotcha,
like
I gotcha.
here, swarming.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, then with my dagger.
Okay.
Swarm up piranhas. Oh my gosh, y'all, I can't tonight.
This. All right. That ends the piranha's turn. Kilron, you're up.
All right. Screw it. Let's see if we can cook ourselves some piranhas. I'm gonna cast a sorcerer's burst.
That'll hit.
Just curious, does that does that hit me since they're swarming around me, or is it like targeted at?
It'll burst next to you.
Okay. Blech. Watch what
Okay.
you're doing there.
Yeah, 9 points of damage.
All right. I cooked some piranha.
Some
Hey.
That actually smells
semi-boiled,
pretty good.
semi-boiled piranhas float to the surface.
That's
that's
it for
dinner.
me. Yeah.
That's it for Kilron. So Rick, you're up.
Okay.
No, wait. I'm gonna spit out. Hey, Rick, can we cook these? I've already started.
We can cook anything.
If you're brave enough.
I cannot get to the piranhas.
You can. Remember, they're like here. So if you moved... there, you'd be able to get them.
Okay. What is it you hit to target something?
Left control and then click on the token.
Can you do multiple targets that way?
You can.
Okay.
Okay. Just wanted to check some distances here. Okay.
That'll hit. Seven resisted down to 3. Plus 5.
Yeah, resist that, you scaly little bastards.
There's maybe a handful of piranhas left swarming at this point. Anything else for you, Rick?
No.
All right. Give me 1 second. The other swarm swims through to be here. I'm going to put the token here, though. And it is going to attack Kilron. It has been damaged, so it gets advantage on its attack. 15 will hit. And we are not bloodied yet. So 8 points of damage to you, Kilron. You succeed.
Is Kilron within? Is he standing within 5 feet of me?
Yes, he is.
Okay, I'll intercept that for him.
Okay.
And Sheldon is going to take his held action to attack it.
Sheldon, yes, he can, because it hasn't been his turn yet. Don't roll damage yet. I got to do math real quick. Okay, now do it. Okay. 3 resisted to 1. That ends the piranha's turn, bringing us to Sheldon with a D4 plus 1. Plus 1.
Did Kilron get his points back?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Because I did my math wrong. And by did it wrong, I mean I put it on the wrong person.
Oh no.
Now he did.
Okay.
Should have been 4 ferocity points, Sheldon. He's within 5 feet of an enemy, so it's an additional plus 1.
Right.
And 11's gonna miss for the attack.
Yep.
Anything else for him?
No.
All right. So we have determined Sheldon is no bueno at bobbing for apples. And Saphira, you're up.
Okay. I got 2 Eldritch Blast. So we're gonna Eldritch Blast the piranha. Are you gonna say something?
Yes, both of them are within 5 feet of you. So
Oh, that's right.
the
Okay.
range
Like
that you
it's-
could still do your Eldritch Blast, but it will be at disadvantage because of their proximity. Or you can attack a target at greater distance and have the -5 because you're shooting into the water and through a wall of fire.
Yeah. Piranhas first. It is. Okay. Y'all.
Oh, with the dagger, that hits.
Just okay.
Fuck it.
Why not?
5 points of damage, resisted down to 2.
And I'll just attack the other one as well,
Oh,
just for.
You only get 1 melee attack.
Oh, that's 1. Yes. Okay. Well, then that's my turn.
All right. Reef Shark. Starts with the movement.
I used my reaction, but I'm still holding my grapple for
Okay.
that guy.
He does not come within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
He fails his dex save passing through the firewall. Is
Ooh,
very singed.
bad choice.
Damn.
But he is going to make an attack against Rick with advantage because one of his allies are within 5 feet for a 19, dealing 9 points of damage to Rick, ending his turn. Bringing in Big Boy. Succeeds on his dex save. So he takes half. And he is going to take a bite against Sheldon. Battle of the Big Boys, but he's going to miss. Tukra, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna sort of reposition a little bit. As far as I know, Mink and Jade are still hanging on to my shell.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just gonna reposition a little bit so I can get next to the Reef Shark 5.
So you're going to swap with Mink?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So she is willing, so you're able to do it. That shark is going to snap at Mink real quick, though.
I thought opportunity attacks were only if you chose to leave the area.
True.
Or like if you left the area instead of being moved out.
We did have that conversation. I don't remember exactly how it went, but I'll give it to you. That's your one. Go ahead, Tukra.
I'll try to grapple the shark.
Okay.
18. Yeah.
18 to beat.
Yep.
And it gets athletic. It doesn't matter. It's the same on both. It rolled a 22.
Nuts. Okay. I'm good.
All right. Jade, you are up. It's going to miss.
Damn it.
But you get a second attack.
No.
And you crit.
Bitch.
7 resisted down to 3. Another piranha. You punch a piranha square in the face, and it floats to the surface.
Beautiful.
Having sushi tonight.
Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
I don't know if piranha would make good sushi.
We could make a try. I will.
Mink isn't doing anything. Cal, you're up. You are being swarmed by piranhas, and this giant hunter shark just swam up and took a snip at Sheldon.
Cal is going to go after the swarm.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, exactly like that.
That'll hit. Eight resisted down to 4.
Take a second shot.
That'll hit. Ten resisted down to 5.
That's all he's got at this moment. Literally, everybody would see just like what Jacob was doing, just just into the water, and then he'll bonus action reload at the end of his turn.
We call those tack shots in Wisconsin when you just fire a couple rounds off into the ground. Helps keeps the taxes low in that neighborhood. Swarm 18 is gonna roll to see who it attacks first. That is Jade. That is a critical hit.
I'll intercept for 13 points.
For no damage. So like a piranha comes and jumps out of the water and is coming straight at Jade's face, and Tukra just like slaps it and yells March Madness. Kill Run, you're up.
Not in my house.
Mike, you're muted.
Thank you. Yeah, let's sizzle some more of those little guys.
Alrighty.
Wait. I'm going to put disadvantage on to counteract the advantage. Let's see
Okay.
if that works.
It will.
Oof.
You weren't supposed to. You weren't supposed to roll a 1.
I'm being honest.
So what I'm going to have you do is roll a d6. Before you roll it, if it's a 1 or a 2, it's Tukra. If it's a 3 or a 4, it's Mink. And if it's a 5 or a 6, it's Jade.
Okay. Let's go low, please. No offense, Tukra, but you can take it.
It's a 2. So that's go ahead and
Okay.
target Tukra, see if you hit him.
Oh, God bless it. Let me hit the disadvantage.
Without
Try
the
that again.
advantage.
Yes, please. Thank
I'm
you.
a big target. I'm not moving around a lot.
God,
I
That
get
is
it.
going to hit.
sorry, Tukra. You look cold.
Turtle stew is a delicacy in some parts of the country.
Yeah.
Starting to smell good in here. What is that?
Man,
That's all
I
I
smell great. Rick.
Oh, wait.
Oh, sorry.
That was a spell. I didn't need to counteract that advantage. I should have had advantage on that.
You should have. It would have. So it would have
Yeah.
hit either way.
Yeah.
Rick,
well.
go ahead.
Would it have
Okay.
hit? But would it have hit the piranhas? Because he was at disadvantage there.
Yeah, my first roll actually hit.
The piranhas were within 5 feet of you.
So that's why it was at disadvantage.
Yes.
What?
So the piranhas are
They're like-
swarming right there. So the piranhas
Right.
were within 5 feet of you. That attack should have had disadvantage, which you rolled the nat 1 on. And
But
then
I
when you,
have spell sniper. I can cast in melee.
True.
Oh shit!
Okay, so roll and click disadvantage again
Okay.
and drop your sorcerer's burst on that swarm 18 one more time.
Why am I clicking disadvantage?
Because we just need
Oh.
1d20. You already rolled a nat 1. So as long as you roll higher than a 1, I give Tukra his hit points back.
Okay, but the whole gist of the conversation is that my very first roll did hit. I didn't have to re-roll it.
But when you rolled against the piranha swarm, you clicked disadvantage, which you shouldn't have done because of
The
Spell
first-
Sniper.
That
The-
was the first one. Was the nat 1 at
Yeah.
disadvantage?
Which you shouldn't have
Right.
had disadvantage on.
No. Roll back.
Cousins.
Roll back above that. There's another sorcerer's burst at 18 and 4 at advantage. That was at the
No, that was against.
That
me.
was against Tukra after you rolled the nat 1. Mike, just trust me. Hit
Okay.
disadvantage, roll against the swarm.
okay.
As long
Okay.
as it's higher than a 1, we undo all the damage.
It's gonna be
Okay.
1.
okay.
Like I don't want the damage, but I kind of want it to be a 1.
So you rolled a 1 again. So everything stays the same.
All right.
All right. Now it's your turn, Rick.
Are we sure this time?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I just want to make sure we're sure.
Rick rolled a nat 1.
God. It's fine.
Um,
Just
Wait,
bring it in.
okay, I'm meant to be on the reef shark, but all right. I missed either way. So do I
You
roll
have
against Tukra?
You have the
targeted.
I'm here.
That's why.
you have the piranhas targeted.
Oh, okay.
I cleared
Okay,
your
that's
target.
why.
Go ahead and roll against the reef shark.
I'm just saying, did 2 characters roll 3 nat 1s all back to back?
Yep.
Yep.
Ouch.
Hits the reef shark.
Dice jail.
Killed the reef shark.
Wait, hang on a second. Oh, I rolled damage on the longbow. That it should have been 1d6 plus 3, not 1d8.
Roll the damage in the chat box for me. You still killed it.
Oh, okay.
By 1 instead
Sorry.
of 5.
But, yeah. Everything, I just wanted to make sure I was doing that right.
All good.
I
Anything
don't
else
want
for
to
you,
be a
Rick?
mic or anything.
Anything else for you, Rick?
I'm gonna. Is there anywhere I can move that I'm giving Sheldon advantage, assuming that Sheldon then moves like here?
Seeing as the water is as high as it is, you guys are struggling to maintain your composure as it is, so you will not be able to gain flanking. So no, to answer your question directly.
I am done.
Okay. swarm of piranhas 8. Attacking Cal this time. Is going to hit and is bloodied, so 1d4 instead of 2 for 6 points of damage. And it is Sheldon's turn. It is a d4 plus 3 this time.
Boy.
Which will put him over the threshold. And I need an animal handling check with a DC of 16. Which succeeds. He may take his turn normally.
Okay. Okay. All right. So.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Six points of damage. He fails. Which effect are you using?
Thrash. So
Yep,
basically, I bit him as though I were the shark, and I shook his bitch ass around so that he's all confused. And Rick's sitting there jumping up and down like Smokey and Fridays going, "Who the bitch now?"
I'm also imagining Sheldon in this pool of water, like the dog standing on its hind legs in the swimming pool. With its front paws up.
Right? Like a big stony grizzly bear.
Yeah. Anything else for Sheldon?
No, I think that's pretty good, but he probably will rage again next time.
All right. Saphira. Both swarms are within 5 feet of you.
Right. It just makes sense. Yeah, but now we've got a big shock in the water. So I'm gonna go for it. Eldritch Blast. Do I need a disadvantage or anything? Are we good?
Against the shark, no.
Okay.
Do it regularly.
Okay.
Why with advantage, though?
I didn't click advantage. So it must have done it on accident.
Because of the thrash.
Is that something I did?
No, that's something Rick did.
Oh, okay. So I can just drop damage. Okay.
And that's until the start of Rick's next turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use my second one on the shark as well.
Yep, the shark is disoriented because Sheldon just smashed it around back and forth after biting it.
Mighty Sheldon.
So 6 plus 9, 15 points of damage there.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. The hunter shark is going to lash out at Sheldon. Nat 1ing, so Rick and Sheldon can both take an attack of opportunity against it if it wishes.
A lot of nat ones.
Yes.
A lot of
And
nat
we do
20s in
wish
this encounter too.
That's true. Yeah.
Let's see. This was the shark?
Yep. There's A nat 20 right there.
Yay!
You guys bitch
Sheldon's
about
on
getting so many
fire.
nat 1s, but you've had like 5 crits in this encounter alone. 9 points of damage there from Sheldon.
Yeah. And can I spend ferocity points with that, even though I did on my turn?
Not on opportunity attacks.
Okay, just figured I'd ask before I did that.
Well, let me double check that. Who's for us? Are you trying to use one of Rick's abilities?
Nope, using Sheldon's.
Which one?
Violent attack. It's like 3 damage, but it gets rid of a couple more ferocity points.
So the verbiage says when the Boulette makes a signature attack, which he just did, on a hit, you can deal extra damage. So yeah, go ahead. That's just up to the verbiage. So
Yep.
It makes sense, but I didn't know if it's kind of like spells. You can only cast 1 spell per turn kind of thing or not.
no,
so.
there's no rule about that with ferocity points, because Sheldon can burn his ferocity points on his turn, and then Rick can use his abilities to burn more ferocity points. It's just up to the verbiage, where it says if he makes an attack or attacks as an action, then you're limited to that restraint.
Okay.
So, Scimitar hits as well for an additional 5 points of damage. That ends the shark's turn, bringing us to Tukra.
Okay. As Kilran had apologized, Tukra'd sort of like shake it off and say, "No problem," and you'd see some of my scutes sort of like heal back over.
Anything else for Tukra?
I don't know. I guess I could try my net on this swarm of piranhas. Are they smaller than the net holes?
Does the net have a descriptive restriction in terms of size? It does not. However, they are smaller than the net holes.
Okay, well then I wouldn't try.
The net will not be able to restrain them.
Okay.
The shark, however.
I have a question here.
Okay.
Can Tukra attack and kill the piranhas and the sharks as they are fish? And it is canon that Tukra fishes for food, which means she must kill the fishes, I assume, quickly and humanely.
Yeah.
That is at Katie's discretion for her character's morality.
Well, I guess
Right. That's why I'm asking.
The real question is, does Tukra intend on eating every fish that she kills if she were to kill them right now?
Yeah. So, like, maybe this was just you talking about our piranha in this universe. Are they edible?
I don't see why not. People eat piranhas in real life. I just don't know that you can make sushi out of piranha.
Probably too bony for...
Too bony and too parasitic is what I'm thinking. But if cooked properly...
Well,
And
but...
they might go good in the shark fin soup I'm going to make.
And shark is delicious, so...
I guess I do I do
It
only
is.
fish with my net though, so I guess I could try to catch one with my hand. I don't know. Is that an unarmed strike?
Yeah, that'd be an unarmed strike.
And would my character... I don't know how this works out, because I would want to kill... I know in real life how to kill a fish quickly.
You just
And I'm assuming Tukra does too, but that
bop it
just
on the head
isn't gonna...
really hard.
Is there enough...
Smeagol it. Smack it against a rock a couple times.
How many hit points would it take to kill one of the swarm cleanly?
2, 3
Two?
tops.
Okay. Alright. I guess I'm gonna try to grab a piranha and kill it quickly.
Okay. I don't have unarmed strike programmed for you, so just make a...
I have claws, though.
Oh, you do? Yep, so you can use those.
Let's see, I gotta figure out how to do this.
You still got to make an unarmed strike. So roll a strength check and add your proficiency bonus to it.
Okay. So that'd be a 28.
That's a crit. So roll your claw damage in the chat box, but hold down left shift while you do it.
Left, like the left shift button, not left and shift. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I think of Tukra as like just super quick with the nat 20.
So for the first time since you guys met Tukra some months ago, you see him hold up a hand and his claws like extend out like a cat's, just enough that they're noticeable, and he strikes through the water, and the remaining 6 piranhas that are there all come up speared on his clawed hand. Tukra, you have 6 dead piranhas on your hand.
Do I have enough movement that I can look at them satisfied and put them in my pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, these will taste good for later. I'll be hungry after this fight.
I kind of picture Tukra taking his pot off his head that he's using as a helmet, stuffing them in there, then putting the pot back on his head.
Okay. I'm adding 6 piranha. Is that what you
6
said?
piranhas, yeah.
To my inventory.
So I got Tukra to kill something, so I get that that inspiration you were talking about, right?
Wait, but I went fishing with Saphira before.
I was about to say I went fishing.
These fishies are just too small for my net.
Anything else for you, Tukra?
Nope.
Jade. You're
So-
not within 5 feet of anything currently. That is as the tokens lie. So you would have to move like to the other side of Tukra if you wanted to attack either the shark or the swarm.
I'm moving. Slap it.
You climb up on Tukra's back, jump over for a flying falcon punch right into the eye of the shark.
Holy cow.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
I told you I would.
6 points right in the eye.
Yeah.
Go ahead with your second attack.
That's looking nice so far tonight.
That'll
Which
hit
is
as well.
really good because Sheldon's still shaking it back and forth.
Another 3 points of damage.
That's why it was a crit, because he drove its head into the dagger.
Anything else for you, Jade?
No, that's it.
Mink's not doing anything. Cal.
Cal is going to do the same thing he's been doing.
Lowering taxes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's going to crank off a few more shots at these piranhas next to him.
That one hits. 10 resisted to 5. That one hits. 7 resisted
that
to
one.
3.
Let's see if I get any.
Plus
Be
2.
what? It'd be 5.
No, plus 3. So give it 3 more.
And then he's going to bonus action reload.
Okay.
And all you would hear him say is like, "These damn fish!" And that's the end of his turn.
Kilron, you're up.
Yeah. Let's just keep doing the sorcerer's burst on the little guys since they're right there.
That'll hit. That will kill them.
All right.
Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
All right, Rick, you're up.
Okay. Rick is going to attempt to gut the shark. And fail. Oh, and then apparently hit the bow anyway.
Anything else for you?
No, that was it for me.
Sheldon, D4 plus 2. And I need another animal handling check, DC 16. Good to go.
Okay.
Hits.
Yes.
Sheldon got a taste for shark blood.
And that kills the shark.
Yes. And Sheldon is going to go ahead and just finish that off.
In its entirety.
Yeah. There'll be no fin left for the soup.
There's 2 other sharks. It'll be fine.
And as combat comes to an end, the flame wall dissipates.
I'd like to collect as many more piranhas that are left that I can get.
Yeah, go ahead and add 40 to the 6 you already have.
Shit.
I mean, these things are, like, tiny. Like, it would probably take 3 of them to feed one person a meal.
Hooker loves fish, so
So,
let's have happy.
Do we see a door over here?
you sure do. You
Oh.
noticed it the second you walked into this room.
Cal's like, "Well, let's get the fuck out of here." And he's going to start moving that way, sticking to the walls.
I would follow behind Cal.
Sorry, I was trying to put in all
That's all right.
the movements for you.
I'll drop the Hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
Rick will drag the 2 small sharks with him.
Is everybody moving?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just do this.
Whoa, how'd you do that all at once?
I have a little button on my combat tracker where I can move all friendly, neutral, or enemy tokens at once.
Cool. That saves time.
Yep. I just have to set up like where they're gonna be around the button I drop ahead of time. So yeah. So you're all at the door. You stand in front of a stone carved, steel reinforced door. Much more ornate. There are 2 golden tridents up each side of the door frame. Other than the handle to the door, you don't see any markings, symbols, writing. It's just a door.
Are there grates above the door?
There are not.
Okay.
I'm gonna check the door to make sure it don't do nothing stupid on us before I open it.
Okay, make an investigation check. You see no stupidity with the door.
Okay. I will try to open the door.
I was going to say, but do we see intelligence with the door?
Oh no. Oh, yeah.
You grab the handle, Cal, and pull it. And as it opens, you hear a loud roaring noise coming from the other side. A roaring like a river roar. And on the other side of it, you see a staircase going up about 10 feet, maybe a little more. So you can't quite see what's beyond the staircase. You just hear the roaring of a river.
Up and at him, I guess, suppose. And he'll go up the stairs.
You get to the top of the stairs, and just like you heard, you see a river flowing strongly towards you from around a bend. So, to paint a better picture, you are standing at the top of the steps, and this river is coming at the steps, flowing very quickly. The ceiling touches the water about 5 feet in front of the stairs, implying that you would need to get in right next to the stairs and then completely submerge yourself and swim against the current to proceed.
I guess I'll search the immediate area and see if there's any notes or verbiage or anything like that, just to cover my bases.
Go ahead and perception or investigation. You see nothing.
We're gonna have to swim for this one, boys.
Let me swim ahead and see how long it is, where it goes. Maybe we can tie a rope at one end, so if the current is too strong, we have something to help us up the current, so it takes less time and we don't get swept back.
Not a
You
bad
can
idea.
If you can swim up there with a rope and tie it off, we can just use the rope to pull ourselves up.
Yeah, let's go with it. I say we at least tie a rope onto Tukra so we can tell when if Tukra needs help.
Yeah.
Two tugs is danger. One tug is I'm okay.
And if
And then-
Tukra finds something to attach the rope to, Tukra can attach the rope to that, come back and let us know, and then we can just climb the rope
Yeah.
through the water.
That works. We can even say, yeah,
I could pull you
Yeah.
guys through the water if you are feeling tired. Maybe.
my only worry is I don't want us to interpret that Tukra tying it off to something as Tukra pulling on the rope. So
Yeah, I'll come back either way.
okay. So one is I'm okay. Two is shit. Pull me back, and then yeah, we'll go from there.
Well, I'll tie my rope around my waist.
I might have some rope.
How long is 50-foot rope? I assume, Tukra.
They come 50-foot standard. I think
Right.
one of you trimmed like a foot or two off one of your ropes. But I don't think that was Tukra.
No.
Okay, so I mean, I'm if nobody else has rope, which I'm assuming everybody does, but I'm willing to throw mine in the ring for this particular suggestion.
I've got rope too. I can throw in there.
Attach one end of somebody's rope to the other end of Tukra's, just in case it's more than 50 feet, because
Mhm.
we don't know how far Tukra's going.
50 feet isn't very far, so.
Right. That's why I'm.
We got 3 things of rope. Why don't we just connect all 3 of them?
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I'm throwing this suggestion out there, is to get that ball rolling in case I don't want Tukra to get 50 feet and then come back and be like, "Hey, I can't go no further because the rope's not long enough."
Let's do it. Let's tie all 3 together. It's 150 feet.
If I need to go further, I'll tug 3 times. Saying just let the rope go. I got a little bit more to
Well,
to go.
If you need more rope and you tug 3 times, I'm sure somebody else has rope.
Okay.
Give us like a minute, and we'll tie
Okay.
off another section of rope.
Okay.
Then we'll tug back
Okay.
Yeah.
3 times to let you know what's on there.
Yeah. So 1 is good, 3 is oh shit. No, 1 is good, 2 is bad,
2 is oh
3
shit.
is
Yeah.
we need more. We need more rope. Got it.
1 good. 2 oh shit. Just in case.
Just in case I'm like, how many times do you tug on the rope, Katie?
Tukra should have read more books. Smarter.
All right. You ready to go?
Oh.
As long as they've tied ropes.
Wait a minute before you go anywhere, Tukra. Do you have a staff or something?
Rummage through my backpacks.
Or just something you can hold in your hand easily while you're swimming?
Or I have a lot of things I can hold in my hand easily while I'm swimming.
Okay, pick something. I don't care. Whatever it is.
Okay. Big, small.
I would say small. Doesn't matter.
I will. How big is an oil flask?
Like, yay big.
That's it. That's what I'll hold.
Okay. I am going to use my light cantrip on that flask of oil. So it lights up 20-foot radius.
Okay.
And dim light for an additional 20 feet. Because I don't
Wait,
know if
can
you
you
have
just-
dark vision,
you-
but
Can you do it on my necklace?
I was just gonna suggest
So I don't
that.
have to
As
hold
you
it?
look at Tuka
Yeah.
and say, "Do you have something to hold?" You see her
the
Sylvanas'
necklace.
amulet
Hey,
around
Yeah.
Tuka's neck.
Hey
yeah,
guys.
that's fine. That's fine. So I'll cast it on
Yeah.
the necklace. That's fine.
Is that a leveled spell?
No, it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
And it lasts for an hour.
Okay. Never mind.
Cool. I have a glowing
Yes.
amulet.
And we'll make it yellow? That suffice? Because I can change colors.
Can you do green?
Sits there
That's
snapping his
nice.
fingers, and it cycles through every color.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, snap my fingers. Yeah, there you go. Green light. Yeah.
Cool.
Green glowing light off your necklace for an hour. There you go. Enjoy.
Okie dokie. Well, with that, if we're all tied up, I'll jump in and try swimming against the current.
Okay.
Or walking if it's not deep.
So you jump in, and immediately it goes over your head.
Okay.
This river is probably 20 feet deep, give or take. And you need to completely submerge to swim down the flooded river hallway. For the first section, I need you to make an athletics check. Because you grew up swimming, I will let you add a d4 to each of these rolls. Beautiful. You swim against the current, no issues for the first section. As you come down the tunnel a ways, you note that it curves right, and then it's going to curve back to the left again. I need a second athletics check as the current picks up.
Ooh, boy.
Roll a d8 in the chat box. You come around that left corner and misjudge the turn. You smack your head into a wall, taking 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Your next athletics check as you continue on.
Cal, how are we doing on rope? I see it's moving.
That is a great question. I don't know because I can't see Tuker's movements other than Tuker moving on the map.
You push on Tukra, taking a little more caution around the turns. Go ahead with your next athletics check.
Before she goes too much further there, DM,
E.
where's the rope on our end?
Good question.
Do we still have plenty?
You have 150, right?
Yes.
Well, that's hard to look at.
Right. That's what
I can kind of track the movements just moving my token if DM doesn't move it.
You have about 20 feet of rope left.
Yeah, so okay. Don't let that go, Cal.
No.
You don't want to lose Tukra.
at the last 10 feet, I would probably stop and yank it 3 times.
Okay. Cal, make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh yeah, we didn't think about that. The weight of Tukra and the current. Shit. Fuck.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming there's a bunch of other people here holding on to it. I didn't think I would be the only one holding on to it.
Assumptions are
Well-
like assholes.
I mean, yeah, that would be my intentions, but we
Cal-
didn't say it.
You feel the tug at the end of the rope, and
I guess I should
Tukra is swaying so hard against this current that you get yanked into the water and you lose the rope.
Saphir is right after
So
him.
hold on. Here's why I was going to ask before you narrated that, DM.
Okay.
I have a ability that I believe would come into effect on this.
Which
And I
ability?
want to say it's the second wind. Let me find it here.
Oh, you can add to your ability check.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you have a mind for tactics on and off the battlefield, when you fail an ability check, you can expend a use of your second wind to push yourself towards success. Instead of regaining hit points, I can roll a d10 and add that number to the applied ability check, potentially turning it into a success.
Except this isn't
You
an
have to check-
ability check, it was a saving throw.
Good.
Okay.
So, good call,
All right. Mhm.
wrong application.
Shot.
Well, I mean, when he got down to 10 foot worth of rope, I think we all would have started scrambling. Though we just didn't get a chance to.
No, I say play it.
We're
Okay.
good. Cal's in the
Okay.
water. We'll play it as it lies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
got
Cal's not having
we got-
any issues in the water. You're able to pop your head right back up, put an arm on the ledge, or get out if you want. But you did lose the rope.
which means we lost Tukra.
Nah,
we're
I'm
gonna-
fine. I'm good. I'm in my
Yeah,
element.
Tukra, you
Yes.
come around a U-bend. The current here is still strong, but slightly weaker as you're able to surface out of the water. And you see a staircase leading up about 5 feet to a small pool room. Just an inch of water in it.
Okay.
And it is peacefully calm. Even though the water that you're currently in is moving, there's just like that soothing white noise. It's not the roar that it was on the other end.
Well, I will take a second to sit and catch my breath while I look for something to tie the rope onto.
There is a pillar on either side of the stairs.
Perfect.
There and there. Like a big stone support column. Decorative
would-
in nature, but structurally sound.
Wouldn't the rope be starting to gather at Tukra's feet?
No, because
It's
the
flowing
current
back
going.
towards you guys.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Okay, so I would at least attempt to tie that to one of the large pillars after taking a moment.
As you step up the stairs to the pillar, you note that all the water that has collected in your clothes, in your bag, whatever, I don't want to use the word sucked, but like it's pulled off of you by some magical means onto the floor. here.
Dissipates.
Not dissipates, because it doesn't disappear. It's traveling down your body to the floor, and the water on the floor around where you're standing moves to create like a 5-foot bubble, so you're standing on dry ground.
Okay. Interesting. After tying it, I'd tug it once, and I'd sort of check out if I can see what's going, just out of curiosity to see what's going on with the current there at the end, just see where the water's coming from, but
Best you can tell, the water is all coming from the walls,
okay.
cracks in the walls.
Okay.
You tug once on the rope and you feel a good resistance from it.
I'd wait a little while to see if I felt any tugs back, but
Are you guys on the other end? Are you doing anything while Tukra's taking that minute to kind of wait and see?
I mean, considering the fact that I don't have the rope. Cal is climbing out of the water, and it's just like,
he'll be back. I hope.
I mean, either we go after Tukra or we wait and hope Tukra's okay.
I mean, we shouldn't abandon her. We should just try to go and save her.
If I fell in the water and I didn't get dragged off with the water, then that means, well, I guess the current is coming our way then. I mean, I'm not that good of a swimmer. So, I mean, are you good at swimming?
Not that amazing either, but
No, I mean, I can't even hold my breath for that long.
I can
I'm
try
not-
as much as I can.
I mean,
I'm not abandoning Tukra, but
Kilron is like, he's kind of panicking a little bit because he's like, well, shit, that idea didn't work out so well. I guess. Well, Tukra's supposed to come back, right? That's the idea.
that's what
Yep,
Tukra
yeah.
said.
So let's just wait for Tukra. Let's get you out of the water, and if somebody isn't helping Cal, I'd go over and help Cal get up out the water.
Yeah, Saphira would definitely.
Either
help Cal out of the
way,
water.
as Cal's getting pulled out of the water, he's gonna look at the others and say, either way, when Tukra pulls on that thing, there's not gonna be anything behind it. So
Yeah.
Tukra's gonna be like, well, at least I hope. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Tukra,
I mean, it's flowing this way, right, Cal? You were in
Yeah,
it.
we can all see that it's
towards
flowing
Yeah.
towards us. Yeah, it didn't take me off. So yeah.
Yeah. So then, I mean, worst case scenario, Tukra comes back and grabs another section of rope and goes and ties it to the section that's there to make it the whole stretch if we need it.
Yeah, I mean that's ideal. Yeah.
I don't know. Guess we wait for Tukra.
Go ahead, Katie.
Me?
Plan.
I would, after getting my strength back a little bit, I would get back in the water. And I'm not going to expend too much energy swimming because it's going that way. I just try not to knock into walls and stuff. Following the rope, keeping my hands on the rope.
So like a
Just letting
guided
myself back
descent
up.
sort of scenario.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. You're able to slow your travel with the rope down and through the tunnel until you get about here, and you find the end of the rope.
Whoa! Must have swam too hard. I'd let go of the rope and then just try not to knock into walls. And I'm assuming that I would know that I'm about back because that's not 1,000,000 terms.
Yeah, I
to
mean,
keep track of.
it's not a hard tunnel to memorize. You're aware of where you're at within it. Do make an athletics check for me to kind of prevent yourself from slamming into a wall as you come around that last corner. Beautiful. Yep, you are able to keep yourself slow enough that you stop without slamming into the wall and bubble up to the surface. No issues.
Hi, all.
Hey, you're back.
Got some more rope.
Your best guess is about 30 feet. You're
Okay,
about
then
30
I'd
feet
say-
shy on the rope.
About 30 feet.
So so just use a whole section. Just take somebody's whole section of 50-foot rope and use it. We're not going to cut rope just for this.
I've got
yeah.
two. Oh no. Let's see.
Just
Yeah, I've got a rope here.
Oh,
the
perfect.
uncut.
Okay. That would be just our luck if, like, we actually only had 3 ropes in the whole party. Okay. I'd take that and swim back out and.
One more athletics check.
You want to hold the other end of that rope again, Cal?
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Okay.
Tukra, you have no issues swimming back up the current, tying your knot, and getting back to the top of the platform steps where the rest of the group is.
Righty. Oh, at the end is a room with a very shallow pool, and water acts really interestingly, sheds off of you. I didn't go in the pool. It looks like there's a door or a hall on the other side of it, but it's beautiful and calm there. You guys will like it.
You did know
Awesome.
the hall. Sorry, I didn't describe that.
Rick?
Yeah.
Sheldon. How are we going to do
Yeah.
this with Sheldon? He can't hold a rope.
So basically, we're using the rope to pull people through, if I understand correctly, or
Well,
like as a guide.
Yeah.
Okay, so we tie the rope to Sheldon, and then he'll be the last one to come through, and we'll all just pull him through.
Okay.
You thought I didn't think about that, didn't you?
No, I just wanted to hear a plan. That's all.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That was what I was planning on is we'll use Sheldon as our latch point here. And then when we pull him back, and then none of us loses our rope.
So in other words, Cal didn't need to go for a drink. We could have just tied the rope off to Sheldon, right?
Mhm.
And Kilron's just gonna laugh. Okay, that works. Hey, let's do this. Let's go get wet, guys.
Giggity.
Can you catch me up real quick on the details of the plan?
Sheldon's gonna go last. You're gonna
Okay.
tie the rope to him and pull him through because he can't
Okay.
hold the
Yeah.
rope or swim
Okay.
or hold his breath.
After we tie the rope to Sheldon, everybody's going to hold on to the rope and swim down the rope to
Mhm.
the other end.
And then hopefully between all of us we can pull Sheldon.
Yes. Well, hopefully Sheldon has got some type of can work through water swimming or something. We're just going to use the rope for guiding, I hope. Because that's a big boy. I don't know if we could pull him.
Listen, he may be very buoyant.
Yeah, maybe. We're gonna find out.
Wait, who might be very buoyant? The giant shark made of rock?
I don't know. That's I
was
fish.
just
I don't.
thinking
I'm
the
not a.
same thing.
I'm not a geologist. I fish.
Hey,
Lava rock is buoyant.
I work with magic. I have seen stranger things. Okay, so I wouldn't necessarily put it past it that he could be buoyant. I don't know, but yeah, let's do this.
I think we
I
all
mean, if
think
nobody's
so.
going, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
I'm just using the rope.
Kilron's heading towards the rope. Yeah, now we got a plan. Wait, we tie the rope off to Sheldon. That was our first step. Let's do step 1 first. Yeah, I'll get out of the way if they...
Do we need to do anything with it?
No, not to tie it off to him. All right. Sheldon is your anchor.
All right.
The wind beneath our wings, you might say.
Okay. Who is going first?
I'd say those in front of Sheldon go ahead and go, and then we'll follow.
Yeah, I'll go right before Sheldon in case he panics a little.
I'll go right before Rick, just in case anybody slips. I can.
Okay.
I think be more use back here.
Okay, well, now that we've tied Sheldon off, and Cal, you were jumping at the bit to go. Go for it, buddy. Saphira, you want to follow his tracks like normal, or shall I go?
I'll go.
We're tied off and we're just using the rope to go, right? That's what we're doing.
So the
We're
rope is tied to
tying
Sheldon.
Sheldon.
So my understanding is you guys are going to use the rope and basically climb up the river.
Right.
Correct. That's why one anchor point is on Sheldon and one is up the river, from my understanding. Correct.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
It's our
So then
day.
I will
Luck.
use. In fact, let me double check something here.
Now, have you guys seen War Machine on Netflix?
I have. Good movie.
Not yet.
All right. Is this like the scene where they're crossing the river?
Except it's completely submerged.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure I understood exactly what was happening.
Right principle,
By the way, if you
but
have-
this rope is completely submerged.
Yeah.
There's no air
Okay.
between where Tukra is and the stairs on the far end.
Okay. Okay. All right. By the way, if you guys haven't seen it, watch it
I recommend
immediately. Like as soon as we're done, you don't need sleep before work tomorrow. You need to watch this movie.
All right.
Okay.
So,
I
Cal, you're
am
going
going to
first.
attach. Yeah, right before I get in, I will attach some manacles to the rope and then to my belt. Just looking at the distance between these manacles on the pictures, it looks like there's a little bit of chain between them.
Like a foot.
I'm going to also empty out my water skin and like fill it with air and tie it off and hand it to Saphira.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Sorry, what
use
is it
that
you're handing
kinda
off
as
to me?
A bag of air.
Oh,
Dale
just wanna make
fishy
sure.
air.
So if
Yeah, so
something
I'm gonna attach
happens
my
and
man-
you lose consciousness, you'll be at the surface when you end up back on this end.
Well, if you need to breathe, you have some maybe not
Tukra, thank you.
fresh oxygen, but
But some sort of oxygen. I'll take
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
Okay. Cal, you were going first. Give me an
Yep,
athletics
just gonna-
check.
That's a good idea with the manacles, so you don't.
Like a safety attachment, which thank God I did it. Not that I would go very far, anyways.
You submerge and start pulling yourself and come around this first corner where the current picks up and immediately come back. Holy nope.
It's a strong current down there, guys.
It's like when you go to get up on the pull-up bars, but you were at the gym doing pull-ups yesterday and you are a lot sorer than you thought you were, and you're like, "Oh, gotta take a second."
Yeah, I will go at it again then.
Go ahead and make another athletics check.
I'm gonna reach out and like boop him
Yeah.
on the shoulder.
Do
with
we
guidance.
get an advantage on the athletic checks because there is the rope?
No, I modified the DC.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I thought about that when I built this dungeon. You make it up to the first bend. The current picks up a little bit. Go ahead and make your second athletics check. Okay. You make it around the second and third bend.
If you're going, he's out of sight. I'd say start.
Yep.
Let's do this one person at a time. Like, if you're going simultaneously, that's fine. But for me, keeping track of rolls and the amount of rolls each person has made, because it matters for how I
Okay.
built this, we're just going to do one at a time.
Oh, okay. Kilrun, you go next.
Cal, your third roll, please. You lose your grip, so you are going to lose some ground. And make a con save for me. Okay. You lose your grip, you slide back about 20 feet, and then you continue on. Go ahead with your next athletics check. This is number 4.
I got to step away for a minute or two. Sophia, you go ahead and
I'll
go
go
next.
I'll go next.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Make it up to there. Your fifth athletics check, please. Slide back
That
a little
doesn't pass.
bit.
Let me know.
That's not as bad.
Make a con save.
I'm gonna burn a second wind on that athletics check real
Okay.
quick.
Go ahead and do that before we
So that's a
do
D10.
anything else.
Not that that's gonna fucking help at all, but
Unfortunately, not a con save, if you would, please, sir.
that was a waste of that second wind. Oh wait, hold on. If it doesn't move, con save. I'll give you the con save, but I think.
The second wind isn't expended if it still fails.
Not a waste.
So you didn't waste the second wind, you just failed. You need to mark off that first one you used previously still.
Which one?
That's... Oh, no, you didn't. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't used
bad.
one yet.
Go ahead with your sixth constitution save. Or, sorry, your sixth athletics check.
Yo, what the? I'm not getting through this fucking river, man.
Slide
Do your
back
thing.
again. You are going to hit a wall, taking 8 points of damage, and I need another con save. Having been struggling to hold your breath for the last 2 rolls, you start to fade a little bit, lose your grip, and slide all the way back to the beginning.
That's fine, because that's where I was going to go. Because as soon as Cal gets out the water, he's going to be like, fuck that current. He's going to look at Tukra and be like, you're going to probably have to help all of us get through this,
Okie dokie.
unfortunately. As he's like catching his breath.
Yeah, you're like, my uncle held me under for a little too long just now. I'm like,
Damn, how much damage did I take?
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
So I had given him guidance.
Yep.
Did
First
does
roll.
that not? Does he
It-
not get to keep using that on his athletics checks?
It lasts for a minute. I kept track of that throughout.
Okay. 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 Well, I mean, I'm happy to help.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you're gonna have to like drag us through, but I will give it my best shot whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right,
How
let's
are you
go.
guys doing this?
I'm gonna like. I've got him, and I'm going to do lots of swimming, and hopefully he, kicks and helps.
So you're
Yeah,
gonna
I mean
swim,
it's like a
you're gonna swim.
it's like a tandem
freelance?
swim.
Yeah, if you can like hold on to the rope and try not to,
Yeah, he's attached to the rope, so he's helping pull along on the rope. So
Okay.
the way I'm envisioning this, or that he would suggest to Tukra is, it'd be like a tandem dive, like cave diver kind of thing, where they're side by side with this rope, and they're like pulling each other on the rope, kind of thing. I guess Tukra would have one arm around me and also kind of pulling on the rope or swimming the other way.
I mean, I can like net you up to me if I have both hands free.
I mean that'll work too. Then we can use the rope. That'd probably be quickest. So if you want to do that, all right, then that's what we'll do.
So you're gonna rig your net to hold him and
Mhm.
like
A little,
drag
little
him
baby
behind
carrot.
you, basically, or like a
yeah, but
oh, like a
we're gonna have
Gotcha.
4 hands on the rope instead
Okay.
of 2.
okay. So we are gonna do. One of you can roll strength checks with a +2. That's taking into account that 2 bodies creates more drag, but it's also 4 sets of hands pulling versus 2.
Okay. I will
And
roll.
Tukra, if you're the one rolling, you still get the D4 for your swimming ability, swimming proficiency.
And these are strength checks, not athletics.
These
checks?
are athletics checks.
Athletics checks. Okay. Gotcha.
So, and just roll the D4 once, and we'll use that roll all the way through.
3, not bad. Okay.
Okay, go ahead with your first athletics. Beautiful. That will get you guys up to the first bend. Go ahead with your second one, Tukra. Beautiful. That'll get you around the second and third up to the fourth bend. Your third one, Tukra. Gets you up to the U bend. One more time, Tukra.
Alright.
Beautiful.
Finish strong.
You will get up to the stairs with Cal.
Boy, that's a lot easier with somebody helping. Thank you.
No, thank you, because that sucked.
Yeah, thank you, because I nearly died when I tried it myself.
Okay, so we can unnet him and make my way back down the rope.
Make it away. All the way back, no issues.
Out of
Who's
curiosity, DM, as Tuker's helping the rest of them come through, is that enough time for a short rest?
Depends on how quickly Tukra does it. It would be enough for you to like bandage a wound, so a hit die.
Okay.
So
I'll
not
take
not quite a short rest, but I will let you roll a hit die in this amount.
I'll
of time.
take it.
Tukra, you make it back. No issues. You have the rope to follow the entire way, so no checks required.
All right. Hold up a minute. Who's next? That went well.
I can go.
Can Jade fly through this and over this current?
No.
Yeah.
It's completely
What do you mean?
submerged.
Gotcha. I was just asking.
Dude,
I
Jade
can
could
fly.
totally use her wings like a friggin' motorboat. Just
Yeah. And then,
Dude.
you know.
Jade's
Jade
wings
and-
are what gives you the +2 this time, Tukra.
Do Jade and Mink both fit? Since they're both really small.
Mink is going to grab onto your shell with all 4 limbs and not help at all.
Okay, that's good.
But she
like,
is
it's more
so
efficient
small,
two at a
it's
time.
not gonna really create enough drag to matter.
Okay. Do you want me to roll a fresh d4?
Yeah. Okay. Starting to get a little fatigued, having swam up this thing twice already.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Let's-
Yep, with the +2. Okay. Make it to here. Oh, hold on 1 second. I gotta check a couple things. Okay. Make it to there before you roll.
Sorry,
That's okay.
had to get rid of it.
We're good. You don't make it quite as far this time as you did last time on the 3rd roll, but you still make some progress. Let me roll this real quick. Okay, go ahead with your 4th one. You feel Mink let go.
No.
She like thrashes for a second like she's struggling and then lets go. You look back and she's already around the U-bend.
Okay. Well, shit. I think I'm gonna try to get to her.
How
Quickly.
are you doing that?
Turning around, still holding onto the rope and using the current to get me there quickly. Like, not as careful as last time, but still careful because Jade's strapped on.
Okay. Let's call that a dex check to avoid damage while moving as quickly as possible.
I'm gonna guess that there's not even anything that even 10 plus would do to help that.
No, and I'm pretty sure interception has to be an attack roll.
No, not interception. The same thing that Cal was doing. I have that. second thing.
A dex check is an ability check. So you could potentially add a 10 to that if you think it'll help.
I don't think it'll help. But
I mean,
hey,
if
actually,
it fails,
it's fine. If
it
it fails, it
you
fails.
don't lose the second wind. So
Right. Okay. Hmm?
yeah, not quite.
Not quite.
Just a second here. Oh, wrong number. Yeah. So you immediately let go. And
Why do I let go?
or not let go? Sorry, you
Okay.
loosen is what I meant to
Yes.
say.
Okay.
As you fling around the corner, you and Jade both slam into this wall just in time to see Mink down the way slamming into this wall, thrashing, struggling like a drowning person, like clawing at nothing, trying to find air as she is continuing down the hallway.
Well, okay. I've got to get Jade to dry land, so I'm gonna get her back to Cal, where Cal is.
Okay, athletics. Jade, you're aware all this is happening, but you're wrapped up in Tukra's net, so you can't do anything.
Oh no.
19 will get you guys up to the staircase.
I'm gonna get her out as soon as possible. Like,
Okay.
sorry, unceremoniously dumping Jade out of the net.
You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here.
It does take a second to do that. And in that second, Mink will travel further. All right. What are you doing, Tukra?
Going back.
Along the rope, or you just full send?
No, I better use the rope and kick my feet to go as fast as I can. But it clearly doesn't pay to not be careful. So.
Okay. So a guided process, making sure that you don't lose consciousness or get injured. Put you about there first round. Okay. Rick, Kilron, and Saphira. You are waiting, watching, wondering, and Mink's body floats up at the top of the stairs, face down.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to pull her out really quickly. Get her to a flat spot.
Pull her out. She is essentially drowned.
What does that do?
No.
Does CPR.
Make a medicine check. Okay. With a quick chest thump, you are able to get her to cough up the water out of her lungs. She is still unconscious, but breathing and stable. Tukra, you surface just as that happens.
I will immediately use a cure wounds on her. And that will go with a Disciple of Life.
Okay.
2 plus spells, so +4.
For you.
For for her.
For her. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can just drag it.
she
in there.
doesn't need
There you
it. I thought you got that.
go. No, it's for when you do a spell slot that restores hit points. The creature regains additional
Okay.
hit points on the turn.
Gotcha. Right. She spits up that last little bit of water out of her airway and opens her eyes and faintly. I'm sorry. I just couldn't hold my breath any longer.
Yeah, and we'll take the bag of air each trip. That was my mistake.
No mistake. It's okay.
Do you want a moment, or why don't you wait here for a moment while I ferry the next person so you can catch your breath?
She will kind of prop herself up against the little wall there and say, okay, I'll rest for a second.
Who's next?
I'm feeling now like I should stay behind in case we get another drowned victim and have to
I'll
perform
go.
CPR. So Kilron, why don't you go?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go.
We'll take the bag of air. Just in case.
Just in case.
All right. So Kilron and Tukra. Tukra all bassinetted up in Tukra's net. It's not a bassinet, I know, but I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, sorry, that shouldn't have had the +2 on it. Obviously.
It's okay. You rolled a 4. We'll keep the D4.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead with your athletics check. All right. Invigorated by the almost loss of your companion, you're like, I can't let that happen again. Nail that first section. Nail the second section. Good with your third.
Man, this is so satisfying to finally be able to use a bunch of athletic checks.
And go ahead with the fourth. Now one. Oh. So yeah, Mink almost dying really got the adrenaline pumping there, and you hit that river like you never hit it before.
All right, I will take the bag of air back with me.
Whoop.
Ask Mink if she feels ready.
Yeah, I suppose. You're netting her, right?
Yes,
'Kay,
netting her this time.
So she can't let go this time.
Yeah, and I'm going to show her the bag of air and like how to use it, and tell her to wait as long as she thinks she can if she needs to use it, but that there's air in there
okay.
for her.
Go ahead with your first check.
And I'll give her a thumbs up as we go too.
All right, second.
Oh gosh. Oh dear. Sorry.
What the fuck?
Sometimes
was
my
that?
fingers don't work very well, and I hit the right mouse
That's all right.
button accidentally.
roll it regular one more time. You hit that second section. And as you come around that third bend, you look down to check on Mink. You see that she has let go of the flask and is like, eyes shut, struggling.
Is the flask still in the net?
Oh no, it's gone.
Okay.
Saphira, you pick the flask up. Go ahead with your third check.
Okay, hang on just a second, because... Any calming? Any calming stuff, okay. I would pat her on the head though, like, pet her to
Okay.
be like, it's okay.
Beautiful.
It's okay.
Knowing she's struggling, you dig deep and with all your might push through the tunnel, not quite getting to the end. You see that does the pat on the head reassures her a little bit and calms her. She's still eyes open, very scared, very worried, but still conscious. Go ahead with one more athletics check.
Get look. It's close to a 1.
You get her to the steps. She is conscious, awake, alive, coughing up water out of her lungs, but she made it.
I'm gonna give her the biggest hug. Tell her she did such a great job.
Can I hug her too?
Everybody can hug her. Except for Cal. She won't let Cal hug her.
I'm gonna hug her too.
She's
Be like, you scare us for a moment.
Alright. Going back.
Be careful.
All right. Who's going next?
Saphira.
All right. Tukra, with this being your 5th
Shit.
5
Go
and
ahead.
a half trip up the river,
Mhm.
we are converting from a +2 to a -2. Exhaustion is starting to set in.
I would let Saphira know that too. I was like, I'm feeling a little bit tired. I think we'll still get there,
Getting a little woozy over here.
Do we need to stop? Do you need to take a rest? Like a rest? Do we need anything? What do you need?
I'm gonna need a rest, but I think I can do it one more time before I need to take a rest.
Okay. I would help with this as much as I could.
Go ahead, Tukra.
We still got a +2 from my guidance overall, so. Oh no.
You duck under the water, and you can feel like your shoulder, your lats immediately, and you're like, not even gonna fucking risk it. Come right back
Yep.
up. You're like, nope, just nope.
Okay. I don't know what she needs. In terms of does she just need like a short rest, or does he need just a short rest? What do we need?
I just touch myself on the head and go a little bit better, but I'm just very tired. My muscles
Yeah.
are very tired right now.
I think we just need a short rest, or even a long rest if
Second
we need it. They can
wind.
just wait on the other side for us.
Second wind is like doing a shot of pre-workout. You got rid of the -2. It's just a straight athletics check.
All right. I think I can try again.
Okay, if you're sure.
This is as deep as I can dig, but this is my last second one, my last wind.
Yeah,
Um,
Tukra.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and take a rest before you come back?
Yeah.
Just brothers, better safe than sorry. I don't want anything to happen to you.
I'll do that. Do you want a new D4?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead with your first one. You struggle against the current, but you make decent progress. Go ahead with your second. Barely make any progress as you continue. Saphira, I need a con save from you.
She's got the bag too.
Yep. But let's see what the con save does.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Saphira, you are already struggling with your held breath.
No.
Would you like to use the air, or would you like to wait?
I'll wait.
Okay. Go ahead with your next roll, Katie. Feeling Saphira start to struggle, you are reinvigorated. Like you were with Mink. Saphira, another con save, please.
That's a little bit better.
Beautiful. You are able to gather yourself enough to realize it's now or never, and you take that breath, that half breath of air out of the bag to buy you a second from losing consciousness. Tukra, go ahead. Knowing Saphira is struggling, you rush along. Saphira, you just took a half breath, so you're good this round. Tukra, go ahead with your next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuki.
Finish
And
strong.
with one final push, you heave Saphira up onto the steps. Exhausted and out of breath. Not from the lack of breathing, because you're magically imbued twice over for water breathing. Just from the sheer exhaustion and effort, you are out of breath.
I will try to announce that I need to take a break, and it's not going to come out as anything intelligible. As I just sort of plop down.
No, I would also be like helping get Tukra up onto some stable area so that they can take a short rest.
Yep.
Is this room with standing water?
It's like an inch
So,
deep.
this room is like an inch deep. And when you
Oh.
step up there, all of the water on your body sheds off. And you can like see it traveling down your body into the floor. And the water itself moves away from you as you step into the room, creating a perfectly dry, like 5-foot bubble around your
No
feet.
shit. Okay, I'm gonna go step over here. Stairwell a little bit.
So you are completely dry for the first time in the last 15 minutes.
Cool.
Taking a short rest. Now that Tukra is actually taking a nap short rest, everybody will get a short rest.
Yay.
So if anybody wants to roll hit dice, they may. If Kilron wants to fuck with his cryptex, he may.
Yes. 100%.
Water breathing apparatus would be great.
You don't discover any new combinations.
Okay. Well, I gotta be getting close though. So
Getting there. You got
I'm
like
okay.
700 more possible combinations.
I'm getting there.
And that is 11 o'clock. So we're going to stop there with Rick and Sheldon on the back end and pick it up next week.
All right.
So, yay, fun stuff. Katie for the win this week.
No kidding. Way to go.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Almost Katie versus Sheldon this week with the whole mink thing, but dodge that bullet. So, thanks everybody for coming to watch. Thanks for tuning in and watching the stream after the fact. We always appreciate you as always, and we will see you back here next week for more